Ladies and gentlemen, the pack grind of all pack grinds is here. And I'm going to be showing you guys how you can get unlimited packs completely free and get your best chance of packing some of your favorite team of the years. And all you've got to do to say thank you is drop a like down below, subscribe if you're new, and make sure to check out TikTok Live, as I'll be going live there at 7:30 with 35,000 FIFA points and hundreds of packs. And if you do want to buy some coins, well, do you want the best team in FC 25? Yeah, baby! Do you want to be able to buy players like this or this and not be stuck with a team like this? Oh! Then you need to head over to skycoach.gg, select the amount of coins or which weekend league boost you'd like, make sure to pop in Pro Recall at checkout, and enjoy your new team. We're going to start with the basics, and this is just a bit that some of you guys might already know, but we want to run through everything. Some of you are going to come to this video with nothing, and I want to help everyone. Now, if you are, the easiest things that you can do to start off is hopping into games of Rush. I know it sounds a bit chawsome. I actually quite enjoy Rush, especially with the Evos that you can do around it. If you go ahead and pop some Evos in, get these Rush point objectives done, and then also have a look and see if there's any coinciding Rush objectives. Maybe you've got a milestone that you can look at. If we have a look down there, there will be a Rush one. Have a look where you're at with that. I mean, look at me. Play 100 games in Rush, I'm going to get a gold pack. Look, it's not amazing, but win 50 games in Rush, gold pack as well. Score 100 goals in Rush, gold pack as well. Store 200. You've got bits here. Complete 500 Rush bonuses. Now look, I'm nowhere near the 500. I've got 300 to do, or 200 to do basically. I don't know what qualifies as a bonus. I can't imagine I've played 300 games of Rush, but either way, there's absolutely a ton of packs to be had there. And if you're a little bit closer than I am, it might be worth going and doing it. Scoring 100 goals or scoring 200 goals. I mean, I'm 28 goals off of that. If I hop in like 5 or 6 matches, I will probably get that. For those of you who are close, you've got your net breaker, your squad battles and Rush, and then your div rivals and champs. There's 5 89 pluses, which 1 will help you with big SBCs and 2 could get you a banger. Once you've kind of done the objective stuff, anything that's a little bit free to you, you've got, you know, 10 coin pack store as well, so obviously worth getting that opened. And then obviously you've got your preview packs. Once you've done all of that, you've kind of got the basics, easy best done, and you know, then you've got to move over to starting the pack grind, and that'll start out by doing the basics first. So obviously, and that's going to start out by doing things like your daily gold upgrade, your bronze upgrade, your silver upgrade. You can then of course do all your born legend and rising stars, and to be honest, if you do all the born legend and rising stars and get the tradable packs back for those, you're looking at around 30,000 coins. Then got the marquee matchups that you can complete with those coins and take the profit from there, which means by the time that you're actually getting to the pack grind, you're 50k up, and you can actually put some coins into potentially premium mixed league upgrades or mixed league upgrades. Now, I've done the premium mixed league upgrade methods to death, and I will link down below a video explaining how you can do that, because those of you who are literally in the lowest end of the graph, if you haven't got much in your club at all and you really need to start from the bottom, you guys need to check that video out. Those of you who have a little bit in the club, we're going to talk about the grind that you need to go through. And of course, for those of you who haven't, go check out the video that I've linked down below and then come back here. But what is the best route to go about to getting your favorite team of the years, getting team of the years in general, and just consistently going through these packs? Well, the reality right now is that you have your basis of your commons and your gold rares, and let's say you have lower end stuff. You've got your 85 doubles, your 81 doubles, your 83 10s. Once those are wiped out, because those will go quite quickly, you're left with a 75 player pick. You're left with the premium PL and BWSL, and then the LL and LF. Now look, there are a lot of these league upgrades, right? I get it. There's one for every league. We've got team of the years in essentially every league. You do have Prem. You don't have a Serie A. You might be able to correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think there's a Serie A team of the year right now. There will obviously be honorable mentions. You've got League Ones there. We've got La Liga. All of these are here, right? For me, the only two that make sense, and look, I'll be honest, guys, the pack weight on these two are gonna be dire, right? Because they are literally the most obvious option. You have almost in both of these an 11. There's like 10 and 9 of players in both of these. You've got Hansen, you've got Vinny, you've got Mbappe, you've got Bellingham, you've got Bonmati, you've got Putellas, you've got Paredes. You've got a ridiculous amount of players just in the La Liga ones. And then you go to the Prem ones and it's like, oh, maybe there's less players. No, there's more. Virgil, Salah, Saliba. Like, I'm not going to list every player. There's so many. And obviously now that we've got honorable mentions, these are going to be pumping out players. Whether or not it's the players that, you know, the best of the best, you know, it might not be a lot of the time. but you're going to be getting players in every single pack, which are probably going to be worth having. Do you know what I mean? You're not going to be walking away with these with nothing. I've got 115, which we're going to open on that stream, which of course every single one of you should tune in for. The reality is, I'm not expecting to get a team of the year just from those 100. But how it works is when you've got 100 of those upgrades, you can then craft probably at minimum 80, 90 more, because obviously I'd come out with a load of commons. Those commons are obviously going to go into a 75 player pick, or some of them will go into a double upgrade. And then those rares that come back out can go back into those Premium League upgrades or into an 81 double upgrade. Obviously, once I've wiped out these kind of 83 10s and things like that, they're very easy to work back into themselves. Now, if you really want to grind in the most intensive grind there is, you would put all of the commons, if we have a look down here in our standard upgrade, which I didn't really do many of, in here. So you take your 8 commons, you do this, you get a rare back and a couple commons, you put the rare into the premium upgrade, and you put the commons back into these. It is a grind. It is a heavy grind. But just to show you exactly how easy it is, we'll pop a couple of these open. I think I've got 110. We only need a flat 100 for stream. That'll be the best way to do it. So nothing really good in this pack. No walkout, no nothing. Let's have a look. So we've got 2 rares, both in the Prem. We've got one actually not bad duplicate. An 85 right now is a win. I'm actually quite happy with that. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know why I'm saying this as if this isn't the same every pack. We've got 8 commons. So those 8 commons, that is literally one of those like less premium, or not less premium, but the standard league upgrade. So I can go do one standard Prem upgrade now, or basically a player pick. Then obviously I've got 3 rares there as well. So those 3 rares, one of them actually usable, won't go back into this pack grind, but that usable player will go into a bigger SBC that's more relevant for them. Then those other 2 rares can either go in an upgrade as standard, or I could find 81 doubles or something like that. Sorry about the notifications. That is Deliveroo letting me know my stream Nando's is going to be ready about on time for stream. Now we've got 11 players here. None of them are duplicates. A lot of them are commons. All 3 of these can just go straight back into a premium Premier League upgrade. So it becomes very much like everything that you get out of this can go back in. There's not like any wiggle room on that. It just goes straight back in. There's no missing parts. Anything that doesn't go back in, it's a positive. We've got an 84, brilliant, I can go put that in a better SBC. So it does become a thing of like, actually we have a ridiculous pack grind. Like there's so much that we can do very easily. And then obviously I've got this other league, so if I get too many duplicates out of the Prem and my dupe storage is filled up, I can just move to the other league. It's almost senseless how easy this becomes. Now what I will say is, right now, like I said, the weight on these is not going to be good, because they will have tuned it down, because it's such an obvious option. If we had a year where you also had like an other leagues option, so for example, say like they grouped MLS and like the Saudi league and like other leagues that aren't in the main leagues in a pack, and you've got Messi again, we've got Ronaldo, that kind of thing, I'd probably, if they had that kind of pack, I'd probably put a lot into that, because no one would really be doing it. It's the packs that everyone's going to be doing is where we're going to get the lowest weight, which is why store packs, you have a percentage. They show you, because they're never going to show us what our percentage is on upgrades, because they legally don't have to. That's just how it is. So unfortunately, we kind of going in blind. But what you do also have, as you can see, if you haven't already completed the other upgrades around it, is everything you get, like I said before, has a place. And when you do get to the point where, okay, maybe you've used so many of your upgrades, you've done it, and you haven't maybe done the upgrades in the most efficient way, so you've got to the point where, okay, now I need to actually go and do some more crafting, the premium mixed league upgrade method is there. It will take a long time. If you can get 10, 20, 30 of these, it will take a long time to get to the point where okay, I need to craft again. So depending on where you're at, you're probably in a good position to just absolutely spam through these. And if you're not, you can very easily get there with a premium mix. It's not like we're stuck for options at the minute. We do have a ridiculous amount of options for the pack grind. But please remember, guys, pack grind, it is a grind for a reason. They don't call it easily getting team of the years. I did see someone moaning that they saved like an 85-15 or 85-20 and they didn't get a team of the year. Guys, I've opened all of the season packs from this season. Every single bit of the season packs that's like actually good in the back end. I opened all of them for team of the year. We didn't get any. The only place I've currently got a team of the year is a store pack. Do I believe that'll be how it finishes? No, I've literally not opened any of my league upgrades for the entire week. I've done a couple, 115, maybe 130 player picks, which, yeah, I will be doing more of those. So I'm sure I'll get a team of the year eventually. But like I said, with this pack grind, if you're not fancying going into these lower league upgrades, you literally have the option to just spam through player picks. And in my opinion, player picks are actually a good place to get team of the years. Some people won't agree with me, but I do think team of the years can absolutely be found in a lot of places. And historically, where I got Virgil van Dijk, I think it wasn't last year, it was the year before. So it was before he was like the guy, before he was like the best player in, you know, the entire game. But he was still up there, you know, he was still like a 3 mil card. He wasn't the kind of ridiculous price he is now, but he was a 3 mil card, and I got him in a league upgrade. And that was before exchanges existed, so it was back in the day, you know, it's the classic FIFA. And I absolutely would say that they're worth it. I got it on a phone pack, like probably like 2 or 3 days in. I don't think it was in a lockdown, but I know I was in my car, and the lockdown, I know I got some good ones over the lockdown team of the year, but I can't actually remember what that was. I know we got who's the Vidic. I got Vidic as well in the lockdown team of the year. So we cooked. We did cook. And look, guys, if you have any trouble with this pack grind, you know, it's the only time we're going to be able to do it. I'm fairly educated on it. I've been doing it for years. If you need any help, just drop a comment down below. Let me know what you need any assistance with, and I will do my best to help. We're going to be streaming very, very soon. I've got food ready. We've got some monsters ready, and I am going to be getting a team of the year on a TikTok stream. So make sure you come and join in. You're probably going to see me scream like an absolute girl, and I hope you guys have enjoyed the video.